Oh my god. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Russell World. My name is Toothless Farmer. How you doing? How you doing? Today, we're not doing too much. We are chilling out. I've got some stuff to do this morning. And when I get to it, which will be soon-ish, I'll get there. I've got a very busy afternoon. And well, I thought I'd catch up with you this morning, say hello. Get some more of this. I'm on an objective. I want to see if I can get it done. Kicking my ass, to be quite honest. Kicking my ass. I want to get to a price range, and I just want to get there quickly and drop some prizes just to get shit sold. Hopefully today we break some records. That's what we're aiming for. It's already a little late, so I don't know how we're going to go with this, but we'll see what happens. How you doing? Hope your day's well. It's been a long few days. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to say. I had to drop the price for it to happen, but screw it. Get out of here. You better get on my top, buddy. You're going to take more than one of them, you bastard. Anyway, this is a Card Shop Simulator. I'm looking for a record day. I don't care how I get it, I'm going to get it. And see, my shop is kitted out at the moment. I'm trying to make these guys buy more. I gotta remember which one's which, because I keep pressing the button for the dial pad, and it's not the pad. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's been an interesting few days. A lot of opportunities, which weren't expected, actually. They've been nice for them to come through. There's been a few meetups, a few bits of chats, a few streams, oddly at late, that you probably won't get to see, and you might see oddly in different places. Yeah, it's been interesting last week. Well, this week, more the point. So, we're going to progress. We're going to see how things go. Hopefully everything works out really, really well. We'll catch up with the old lady today, my mother. Which should be a nice event. Just sit down and chill for a bit. Hope your day's going well, sir. Don't know what you're up to today, but I hope it's nice. We might have to have 2 days of this. I'm thinking I'm going to leave it at this low price and see what happens. Might make a loss, but I might make a win. We'll see what happens. Probably cut myself short here, but we'll see what happens. There is an objective. I think I've completed most of them, but there is an objective. And hopefully, with any sort of luck, we can hit that objective. It's hard to get 30,000 in a day. I've got no card tables out. I'd love to be drawing more cards, but I want to sort of get this done so I can set up my shop again. And I'll have a lot of stock. A lot of stock. That's the ones I want. Good lad. Now I'm undercutting myself by a couple of bucks just to see if I can hit this target and see if I can boost the frequency. That's the idea. How it works, I have no idea. But we're eager to find out. We want to make these guys buy a lot more. That's the objective. And that sort of thing is perfect. You notice the amounts are quite high. They're not a couple of dollars, they're hundreds of dollars. This is perfect. Trying not to dick around too much with stuff that isn't going to pay off too well. Just for this one objective. Just for this one objective. No, we'll be on tonight, scheduled, of course, so you can check Twitch for that. It's a Twitch schedule that has all my information for schedules and all that sort of stuff. It's there. It's live. It always has been. We'll be on again from 5 PM Australian Western Standard Time for a game with the Blackhawks. I believe all the Blackhawks are here this afternoon, so we're going to sit back, take some gaming. I think we'll probably change in the next few weeks. Time frames, schedules, and all that sort of stuff. So fair warning. That's just one of those things. We've been running at this time slot and a little bit for a little while. Things haven't changed in a little bit. And we're hoping, as much as life changes sometimes, we hope that that's a good thing. But that will be upcoming, and I'm just going to let you know well beforehand that that's probably in the works. Will it change what we do? Probably not. It'll just change the times. Pretty much. That's just the way it is. Which is good. And change is always good. And sometimes you got to appreciate change for what it is. Sometimes it's not favourable. I won't give you that. But I'm looking forward to this challenge. I'm looking forward to moving to another stage. Looking forward to still being here with you guys and whatnot, and trying to incorporate you in amongst my life as well. Making room for everybody. Trying to. It's a hard thing to fucking do. But it's nice people have a place. And I know how important places are. I don't know how physical places are drying up, or they're getting just a little bit pricier. And you're not, in my case, in here, you're not spending extra. You're probably already spending the money that you're already using, which is a nice feeling that you're probably putting a little bit back in your pocket. To be exuberant these days is a well, it's nice. It's awfully showy. Does it reflect what's going on outside? Well, to a degree, yes, but also to a degree, no. A lot of it's just influence for influence, as far as I'm concerned. Some of it's very real. Some people out there busting their ass and making something of themselves, which is beautiful to say. I think others, some of them just for show. Some don't know what they want. And for some, it's more of attention. But each has their own troubles, each have their own thing, and each have their own thing. I can't argue, I'm in the same boat. Me, it's just a comfort spot. I do this here with or without. Have done for years. I'm a game that used to sit on a card table. Before any of these electronics were around. Well, some were around, but they weren't the formats you'd imagine they were. It's nice to have a place to sit sometimes. And on a gaming table, there's always a chair. You'll notice the money we're making is dramatic. There's a few things we're going to do. I'm going to put this here, because I notice they're not buying as much this time around, which has got me confused, and I don't know why, because the prices dropped right off. So, and you saw that at the beginning of the game. So what I'm going to do is, tomorrow, when they come in, I'm going to put the prices back up to standard. There's a few things I'm doing, there's a few ways of doing it, I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I want to try a few things. I want to put my shop back together, actually, really. This one objective has been kicking my ass. I was $1,000 off completing it last night. That's how close I got. It was a bloody good day, actually. It was really good. So even with the price drop right off, I mean, you'd think they'd be snapping that up. It is dirt cheap. There's half of my workers. Looks like a lot of people, but they're just mainly workers. There's a difference between less tables, more tables, people roaming. Yeah, it's weird. But I hope you're having a nice day anyway. Let's just be the relax for this morning. There's a few upcoming updates that I do know of. We mentioned yesterday, actually. A few things in the works, a few games that you probably didn't see, some previews. That was yesterday's stream. It was just called Games. It just became a place to talk, sit down, relax. Boys were playing different games. I was doing something different. Kitty jumped on later and did a brand new game herself, actually, for Halloween. Big boy and herself. What was it? Silent. So one where you can't scream or talk, otherwise the game fucks you up. Silent something, I can't remember exactly what it was. Silent, well, it wasn't Silent Hill, it was Silent something else. It's one of those games where you had to find particular bodies and you couldn't scream, and it was very chaotic. There's jump scares out of everywhere. Oh look, they played really well. They didn't get all the way through it last night. They did play the back rooms Monday night. Esquire Kitty and the Blackhawks. Oh man. I got it with vision, but I do not have any audio with it. We showed some of that last night. We showed you the last part of that last night. Skipped through a little bit and showed you what was going on and talked a little bit about it. But you saw him escape the back rooms, which is... Oh, they did it in 3 hours. They went in, they walked out. It's quite an interesting game. So these guys aren't buying it. I haven't had a shopper in ages. Something is majorly wrong here. Well, these guys are here. I'm not even worried about that because no one's buying anyway. So, that didn't work. So I'm going to put that back up to there. I'm just going to put these at normal prices now. Oh, piss off. I'm going to do that tomorrow, actually. I'm going to have to wait until this finishes. It's almost the end of the day as it is. I'm going to refill these up. I'll let all these pricks go. So the idea is to basically sell the most expensive item. It works and it doesn't work. I've seen it work, which is a good thing, but I'm still trying to get the result I want, which is proven a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. Has it been that much more difficult? Probably not. So I'm going to do a few things now. You're going to see it. I'll try to give this the boost it needs. So let's collapse that. Just kind of close this shop up a little bit. Don't mind me for a second. Well, this will go back eventually. I got so much shit, it's not funny. It's just not funny. Alright, tables and tables and tables and tables and tables. And I can't sell them all either. They have to stay here. I'm just going to move these out a little bit. That one's going to be collapsed. I can stay. And we collapse. And do I have enough product? I will do after this. Alright, so what time have I got? I got an hour to complete this, so that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the next couple of days and see if I can get this done in an hour. My objective is $300,000 in a day. It's probably going to need 2 days to be able to do it. Oh shit, wrong one. What did I buy that for? It's going to be it's going to be a task. Let's put it that way. Collapse that. Collapse that. I'll make this all nice and neat. This is going to help me in the end. They're waiting, let them wait. Them I'm not fussed about. I got other shit to worry about at the moment. I certainly do. So right. So we're going to do 2 days. I'm going to order a buttload of stock. Probably more than I'm going to need. Really. That's the kind of customer I need. Okay, let's grab those. Let's get these over here. Oh, do I have enough room up here? Might have enough room up here. I got so much shit, it's not funny. It's funny to look at, but it's not funny. At least all these are out of the way now. Okay, now. I can't wait to get rid of some of these tables, honestly. I can't wait. You're about to see this amount of stuff I'm going to order. It's just going to be fucking ridiculous. Collapse up. Hopefully I'll be able to get up there. Ah no, don't you dare fall, you bastard. Fuck it. Gotta be perfect. I don't want those bastards coming over and tripping over and all this crap. It'll happen. I guarantee it'll happen. Get in there. Alright, let's get this up. Let's get that over. Close enough, that'll work. Okay, let's put this, I want that in the middle here. That was a mistake. Stock. Let's go stock. I'm just gonna order the most expensive fucking one. That one. This is not enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh, I didn't place the bloody order, did I? Watch it rain. Right, we're gonna get the next day started. It's going down. Alright, so we're gonna go next day. One thing to price, which is gonna be great. There's some purple ones. Should have a couple of spaces in here. It's 0, 11, it's got 3 in it, that's got 1. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. I'll take that one off there. Do that one. These guys are bastards. Put that back on the shelf. 5 has got 1, perfect. I took that off the shelf, dickhead. How are you reloading that? Oh, fuck's sake. He does it again, I'm kicking him in the ass. Before he even bothers. Put that in there for the minute. 8, 6. 6 has got. What's 6 got in that? 6. Just got 6. 4. That'll work. I think that's right. Put that back in there. Makes it easier to see stock. Okay, I'll reload that in there. I'll make these bastards work. These bastards should be filling up shelves. Off you go, you bastards, you got plenty of work to do. That'll be a big day, that's what we're hoping for. I'll make them all wait outside there, fuck them. It's one achievement, that's all I've been waiting for. I can't wait to run out of product actually, to be quite honest. Yeah, those 50 boxes are barely going to fill up the fucking thing, really. I'll order a few more of them because they're expensive too. I should be ordering these ones, but I'm ordering them ones because they are expensive. They're more expensive than some of the packs I've got. Just order 99 for the time being. I'll buy for the time being another one of these. Racks. I'm gonna do this, screw it. There's gonna be every chance in the world I can get this done. Open that up. I'll put that around about there. I'll block these out. Not that it needs to be here, but I'm just gonna do that for the shits and giggles. I'm going to price these up at normal price. Done. I'll price this up at normal price. We'll go 46.50. We'll make it nice and easy for ourselves. While those guys are quickly reloading, so I use quickly as a loose term. I'm going to have to buy more of them. The maracas are even close to full. Stock order. What time we got? 8:03. I might get a day or two in, then I definitely have to load. Alright, so while that's all here, let's get quickly this in started. Alright, I can hear my phone calling me from over here, so something's going on already. I'll check that out very shortly. Just give them a quick hand because they're slow bastards. I'm just going to try to run through it. I better go check that message just in case it's important. It's early. I hate early messages. Something's usually not right. Let's see what happens. That was alright, it's important. Well, not the outcome I want, but it's important regardless. Let me fill out my... I need one of those. Shit, where's... Purchase that. Buddy, get out of my way. Trying to get these bastards to hurry up is ridiculous. Maybe I should have made another one of them. Maybe I will make another one of them because they are expensive. I'll always load that here. That's the way to go about this. I didn't know it was any different. That's fine. We're up here then. I'll solve that problem. It's a different, at least a different product in there. Oh, that's really not that high. Come on, top. I'll put that one on the bottom there too, screw it. Now they reckon they're fast, but they ain't quick. They ain't the choppy chop. Alright, let's get started running. Alright, one product. Two products. The most expensive two products. Price has been checked. We start at 1.9 pretty much. There's not going to be a lot, so they're not going to be happy. Prices are reasonable. I'll give it a little second or three. Damn right, it's not a bad price really. So this one is just market price. Fine. We'll see what happens. Not expecting the first day to go really well. There's too much change. We'll see what happens. We're going to do that, and then we're going to put the price down a little bit lower. Alright, 627. I'm just going to see how it ends up. There's enough to fill everything up. There's enough space. Here's a lollipop now. Morning, lollipop. Of course. Cash only, love it. Pay some bills. Reviews. All really high. See what happens. That's the customer we want. Good on you, buddy. So all the bills are paid, everything is got. I think I've got everything I can possibly get at this particular time. One. So this is just on. This is on market price. If not, it's been market price and rounded up or down. The next one I'm going to cut it by about $1 or $2 or something like that, making it affordable. Let's see if it makes a difference. Based on the rating system, we shouldn't have too much trouble. I'm up to date with all the expansions and all that sort of stuff. And I've got about 50 minutes left before I can get a bail. We'll see what happens. Now I can't get an accurate depiction on this because I just bloody bought everything. So well, the idea is to stock up this time around. I'll completely stock up this time around. I'll see where we go from there. That's what I mean. Completely stock up this time around. We are going to completely stock up this time around. That way I don't have to do it later. Just trying to fill out some holes here. The ladder. Stock order. Other ones. Hey, these ones. Let's go. $45 is fair, that's right. It's only $45? Oh, it's only $45. I took plenty. That's the good news. I can't wait to restore my shop. There's nothing. It's a literally a smidgen of what it used to be. Well, I used to have everything in here. Then I went after this bloody achievement. trying to reduce the number of people in here playing games to add to the frequency of people buying products. I don't know if that works well, but we're about to find out. I've seen this work, so there's no reason why this shouldn't. Might just take an extra couple of minutes. 5. You want them clearing shelves. That's what you want them doing. That's exactly what you want them doing. That's the prices you want to see. This day is going to be a wash until I can get and tomorrow's going to be stability, because hopefully I should have ordered everything and tomorrow I won't have spent the damn thing. That's the idea. Now, speaking of which, I'm going to order some more just to make sure this is all up and running. You notice how much stock I bought? It's ridiculous. It's just to keep up. It really is just to keep up. Alright. Check bills. Pay bills, I think. Yes, good. Wonderful. We's good. Actually, I might even move this counter. Right over here somewhere. I can't. I've overlapped a bit too much. I'll push it out here then. You guys bugger off, my god. Trying to do a job. Bin's probably in the wrong spot. That looks better. Nice and neatly streamlined. Okay, Alright. Alright. I'm gonna give it at least 2 days. Can't believe I was only $1,000 off it yesterday. I was spewing. Alright. I'm pretty up to date, so that's not too bad. That's pretty good. And 8650. $45.50. I spent a lot of money, I gained a lot of money. I got no idea on what sort of money I spent. But we'll find out. Hello. Hello, Kena. How you doing? Oh, you got a new little profile thingy. Or is that new? I know something updated today. This all looks different. You got a nice green square across your name. I don't know what that is now. How you doing, mate? I'm up early. I got that another interview shortly. I got close. I was $1,000 off yesterday. Literally $1,000 off. Like 29 with 3 zeros, pretty much. That's how close I got, and it's fucking annoying, to be quite honest. So I've set it up the way I should have set it up. And those green things probably shouldn't be on there, but I ran out of fucking space. They're literally the most too expensive items on there. That's all I put on there. I could pack up the card section. That's the next thing to do over here. But as you can see, this is thriving. I don't know if that's holding up my customers. That could be a problem. So after this, I'm just going to wipe this out. You can see all my stocks at the back. I've got fucking tables galore. Look at it. It's ridiculous. The amount of shit I've had to do just to try to get this achievement has just been ridiculous. The stupid thing is, I've seen it work. I've seen it. I've seen the theory. I've seen this. There's no cheats. There's no hacks. There's no this. There's no that. This is just straight up gameplay, and you can follow all of it. Well, you know it can yourself, but anybody else can follow it and check it all out in TCG. It's been a hard slog. But it's pissed me off. It really is. I want to be so close yesterday and just miss it by 1,000 is just annoying as fuck. And you know the worst part is I can't get back to it. And I don't know what I did in the first place. And I had a full shop. I had a shop with everything in it. Well, not everything, but every box in it. Wish this game was on PS5. Look, I'm surprised it's not. It's a pretty simple simulation game when you think about it. But it is early access. Look, there's always room for improvement. Have you claimed WD? No, I didn't know that was actually on for this month. That shows you how much I've looked. I actually might have claimed WWE. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look. Thank you for letting me know. I've been focused on so much other shit lately with the camera. It's just been one of those things, you know. I'm gonna pack this shop up. This is all gonna sit down the back here for the time being. So this is the way I should have done it the first time around. This is what I'm getting to now. I'll pack all this up in this corner here actually, that might be easier. So yeah, no, I haven't got that yet, but I'm gonna look into that. If you missed last night, it has been a hectic month, mate. I've had so much. The change has been nice. It's different from what it has been the last few fucking months, to be quite honest. Which is nice. Oh, I'm not gonna argue that. It's been fantastic, as a matter of fact. But yeah, it's good that it's changing this close to Christmas. So fucking money and all that sort of shit is always handy this time of year, as everyone knows. It's the most expensive time of the year. I'm not going out of my way to do Christmas this year. It's been that sort of year. I can't afford it. It's one thing. Not so much I want to use those terms, but it's this year has been difficult to say at best. I've managed to get through the year. I'm just not looking forward to spending any money on external things that are really. It does bring happiness. It does bring joy. There is always next year on these sort of things. And some years you give, other years you know getting is probably a little bit more important. It's not the right way to think about it, but it's the truth. It's nice to be self-sufficient and all this sort of jazz, and but sometimes you just. I wonder if I put. Oh, see, I'm working on putting on too many tables, and I shouldn't be working on putting on tables at all. I should just be running this. So many boxes. Oh, don't remind me. Oh, I can't wait to put this back into a shop. Really? Oh, this is just fucking lines. All these now lines I'm not using. I'm just using this one and that one over there. That's it. That's ridiculous. I just want the achievement. That's how much I've worked for this fucking achievement. But yeah, just be relaxing this year. I think I'll be working through a lot of it, to be honest with you. Next year, I'm hoping is going to be a damn sight better. That would be nice. I think that will do that too. In this, as asked somebody else. I mean, there's lots of room to go up as well. Like, as you see outside, there's stacks of room to go upwards. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna flick this sign over while I've got customers here. Right, taking out the tables. So I've got no tables this time around. I've only got product. Look, I'm sure that will do. I mean, the game's at early access, and I know it's wildly popular. The Power Wash simulator is wildly popular. And for those that, Kenny, you might not have seen too, there was something recorded last night. Kitty did get off and joined us in chat a little bit later on that night after Big Boy and her had her stream, whatever else. There's something interesting on YouTube. Let me just say that. I've only posted it this morning. Who's Your Daddy? It was a name of a game that I recorded last night. It wasn't on Twitch. You're not going to see it here. It will be interesting. So there's something a little wacky and a little bit weird. Something you can have a look at. Myself, Puzzle, and XY Kitty joined in last night. And looked at a few things. Let's just say that. That was recorded. It's about 45 minutes. I do these odd things every now and then, so, as much as we do stream here, there's a few things that you don't see on Twitch that goes somewhere else. And I do sometimes record stuff separately because sometimes they're trials, sometimes you don't know how they're going to go. The Backrooms one was something, I did play that Backrooms clip yesterday after you jumped off after TCG. Like I said I would. That's got the ending of the Backrooms in there. We talked about Sketchies yesterday. Sketchies have got the Halloween update next week for the 22nd, which is a new planet. It's all on the Steam notes at the moment of what the planet looks like, the new things. It is a Halloween themed moon that will be going on this time around. So that'll be coming up next week. I'd imagine Phasmophobia and all that sort of stuff are going to have their updates next week as well towards Halloween. It's usually it was very different. Very, very different. We were talking about a lot of games last night, actually. It is the twins' birthday this week. I thought the twins were off this weekend. They're not. They will be joining us this weekend. It'll be an interesting concept. We're looking at a few things. So, who knows, is all I'm going to tell you on that one. Just who knows. So this weekend is looking interesting for Saturday gaming nights. You can check my Twitch schedule, Twitch schedule for the time being. It was supposed to be chained together for this weekend because I wasn't planning for I originally thought the Black Ops wouldn't be available to join us. That has changed. That's why we're always in planning mode. There's a few things going on over this weekend. So, it is the Black Hawk's birthday this weekend. They will be joining us, as far as I'm aware. I've got to make everyone know about that situation as well. Chain Together will hold off. Miss Lolly, I'm hoping so. I've got to feed her some information and see what we're deciding for the thing and whatnot. So, it's a group discussion at the moment. There's parts of groups because we're normally on flat out, but we'll get to the whole shortly and see where we end up. I hope Lolly's on. She had a bout of food poisoning last week, and with everything that's going on, I got to talk to the kitty cat, talk to everyone else that's involved or around and all that sort of stuff, and work out how we're going to do this. Yes, Chain Together will be coming up shortly on one of the days. You get normally one time in a month where people are away and all that sort of stuff. That's usually been the routine for the last couple of months if I'm looking back on it. The Black Hawks have usually been away for a week That's when we invite girls' night, because it's just easy. The girls like to play bloody games and all this sort of stuff, and it's nice to have a different crew on Saturday nights as well. It's nice to have everybody on Saturday nights. That's why we have Saturday nights, because it's the only time we can get everybody on comfortably, including schedules, babies, families, commitments, and all that sort of stuff. But still, even then, it's a sort of it's one of those things you still manage day by day and year by year. Things change rapidly, as you do know on this side of things. Illnesses, sickness, appointments, power outages. It's just one of those wheels that change. But you try to make the best of, decisions as much as possible. And as I said, I'm going to try to be stepping back a little bit as well. So I'm going to let, Kitty sort of come back in. Well, everyone come back in. That's what the whole bloody point of it was in the first place, is to give everyone their space, give everyone their time. I've been holding up the fort for a little while, so it'd be nice to sit back as my situation changes a little bit, and the girls are available to come back on and all that sort of stuff to take over a bit, and I want them to sort of run the show for a little bit. We know everyone, we've been playing with everyone for a while, and it'd be nice, really, to be quite honest. It's nice and relaxing on my side. I don't have to think about it. I can actually sit back and watch streams again. And watch even the girls stream. It was fun, actually, on Monday night, even though you guys didn't get to see it. It was fun sitting back for a change and actually doing what we used to do, on a Monday night. Kitty would stream and I'd sit inside along with her and whatnot. Lollipop would stream and I'd sit inside, I wouldn't stream, I could be able to sit back and a little bit, just enjoy it a bit more. I'm enjoying stuff now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that you're doing it as hard as I've been. It'd be nice to sit back a little bit. And keeping this stream alive and keeping everyone, her internet wouldn't let her play. Yeah, I know that. I don't know if that's game deficient or it's just her internet, as per usual. It's usually one of the two. Worked last night though, we got a good one. That's right. I think it's just dependent and whatever else. She really does need a new PC. Hopefully she will. Hope one day. We always say one day, and hopefully things will turn out a little bit better, and things will progress. And everyone's done the hard yards lately. And it'd be nice for everyone to have a bit of glory within the hard work. And that'll come. It's just time. But it's good we can make do with what we do. It's good that even from my side of things, even though she can't, I can still. And that backroom stream was probably the start of a lot of stuff. Stream recording will probably be the start of a lot of stuff. It expands my mind on what I can do and whatever else on this, on OBS, on a lot of things. For editing wise, for general viewing, to give you more of what people are doing. It's an interesting concept. And I like interesting concepts. It makes me work and think, my mind starts clicking over and thinking harder, and ways to give you guys stuff, even though, if stuff fails or it's going to be a natural progression onto other things that we can do for later on. That's exciting. Like being able to sit here and be able to record 3 visions of the Blackhawks and be able to snap into each one of them as like a live broadcast, if you will. Have your picture in picture, if you will, and being able to fucking snap over, and that's interesting to me. And that works really well for audiences and whatnot as well, so you're not missing out and you're just sort of focusing in here and there on tight spots and whatever else. It's a lot more on my side on editing and whatnot, because you're watching and you're paying attention, and it's more camera. Technically, it's more camera work if you're in a booth and whatnot, because you're the one depicting the angles, what people see, is how quick it is, and it's a matter of getting good at it, I suppose. Knowing when to and all that, but that takes time and practice. And knowing how the system works. More than 2 screens might be a little bit fucking dramatic for mobile use and laptops and whatnot. 4 screens, if you got a big screen TV, would work fantastic. It'd be like, you know, co-op you used to do at home, local co-op where you got 4 players on a screen, that sort of thing. And being able to snap in and snap out to a full screen or one person and focus type thing. That fucking is really interesting. And I want to sort of do more of that. But while I'm doing this full time, 7 days, and trying to just get a product out there, it's those are the things I'd like to work on myself, and just be able to sit back and be able to do those sort of things. Just let the mind explore a little bit more. It's interesting to me. As I said, having a background in theatre and all this sort of stuff really helps. Backstage, front stage, advertising, behind the scenes, behind the camera, sound and all that sort of stuff. That's really interesting to me. That's what the part I like, and that's what gets me going. That makes me think and work a little harder. And turn up early, finish late, go home late type thing. Which is what I do at home, even though I'm not doing that there. Yeah, that's what really gets my juices going. And if I can produce that, then I'm doing something right. I want to get through this. I want to get my achievement so I can turn this back into a shop. Start opening up fucking cards again. And hopefully this run I'll be able to do that. That's what I'm hoping for. So I've got another day in me before I literally have to leave. Am I out of stock? No, I can't be out of stock. Why is that empty then? That'll be a good reason. Definitely, that's what I'm waiting for, mate. I'm waiting for that, so. As I said, if it wasn't for this particular purpose, I probably wouldn't be doing this. But I must be out of stock. Fuck, I am out of stock. What time is it? 8:13. That's good news. And you watch, if I miss out by a fucking thing, I'm going to be really spitting it. It's got to be close. I'm out of stock. No, don't do this to me. I should have kept an eye on it. That's what's happened. I'm right out of stock. Now I gotta make profit on this one too, so I'm not gonna sell that just yet, but I need it. The last one's in the shop now. It's close. I'm fucking close. I can feel it. I'm trying not to spend any money, but I can see some of these shelves are starting to get bare. I can feel it. It's gonna bite me in the ass. That's a good one, mate. I tell you what, that might just be it. And on one. I don't know. I don't want to spend any money. I'm gonna hit this button. Yes! Fuck yes! There you go, Kana. Woo! I did it. That's it. Yeah, it's just. Did you hear the thinger? You see the money on screen? It popped up. I got $30,000 as the achievement. Well, I don't need those boxes now. Now I can turn my whole shop back into a shop. Fuck yeah. You know what? fucking want to do that tomorrow. Oh, that's it. I'm happy. I'm happy. I can come in and take all my stock, you bastards. That's it. I don't care. Just fucking get rid of it so I can get rid of bloody other stuff. That's perfect. Watch this. You would not believe the tables I got. You're going to see some shit now. I might just cramp all these up. Fuck it. Put that bin over there. It's just gonna be a run-of-the-mill day. I'm not really fucking aiming to do much on this one. It's just gonna be a normal run-of-the-mill day. And put everything nice and close so I can bloody stack shit in here flat out. Where are you? You are... Where's my guy with the red shoes? Oh, there you are. Get on the counter. Yeah! 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 So I'm just going to stack a whole heap of shit. These are all full. This is just how ridiculous it's got. I don't want tables. Tables can go back in here. I can't believe it. Finally. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. I don't know what I'm singing. That's a pretty good song, actually. And I just cannot hide it. Alright, well. Fuck yeah. Then I can get my tables back out. I can do everything again. Yay. I'm fucking wrapped. Oh, dude, I spent a fucking lot of dosh. It doesn't matter which way I look at it, I spent. Just trying to get this bloody thing. Like, dramatically. Hey, the dosh you could spend on just that is just ridiculous. A lot of dollars, yeah. I like the way you talk. A lot of Dora. That's right. Big Dora. And you can't go without having big Dora. That's right. My God. That's funny, Akira. Yes, you need to have a lot of Dora. If you don't have a lot of Dora, you can't spend nothing. That's right. I love a Kiwi accent. I love an Asian accent as well. My God. Excited for the... Yeah, it's just going to be an informal one, so it's just going to be pretty much we'll just turn up, say hello. It's only half an hour. I am excited, yes. Both places I don't mind working. It's just going to matter, A, if I get the job, and B... look, I'm going to be straightforward about this, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's going to matter on that and sort of payment, how it's going to turn out and money-wise. That's the important things. I'm just going to be fucking dead straightforward and not dick around. That's the important things. If I can get, if I can work that, that'll be alright. I'm hoping it goes well. I'm pretty sure it will go well. I don't think there's a doubt about that, really. Oh shit, just out. A lot of dollars, that's right, a lot of dollars. Still laughing about it, sorry. Yeah, it's just kind of, it's finances now. It's got to that end. It's been a nice holiday and all that sort of stuff. I've enjoyed my time off. But yeah, it's the simple things in life. And right now, I need the simple things. It's not boring. I have quite enjoyed this. It might be different. My circumstance may be a little bit different, and that's where I put it to, because I've got something that I want to do later on, and that's what I've been working on. Even with this, it's something I want to do later. It's to the point where I'm getting older, and I want to have that side hustle. I don't know if that's completely understandable. But yeah, I just, yeah, as I said in the interview yesterday, it's nice. But there's things I want to achieve, and for me, myself personally, and for later on in life, to have something I can fall back on. I've watched a lot of people in retirement, and this is probably very young of me to be saying this. I've had that comment a few times as well. But you know, I've seen people in the older ages and whatnot, and it gets harder. They get home, there's nothing to do. There's a psychological thing behind that. They don't cope well, and it's going to be a natural transition. And as I said, I could be way too early in thinking like this, and that's acceptable. I mean, you know, it's not going to be for everyone. But I just want to have that security. I want to have that make that transition a lot easier. I don't expect to be working for the rest of my life. There's just a thing called retirement, which is something I will look forward to when the time comes. Obviously, some of that probably isn't going to be straight away, but when the time comes. And, you know, it's about setting up a future. And that future is more for me than anybody else. Fuck these tables. I'll sell these tables one time being. Let's get them out of the way. And if I can do that, that's where I'm heading, and that's where I'm aiming. I'd like to think that's something that I can just sit back into later. Which one's this? Cards. But yeah, doing this and hopefully, you know, it's working on a lot of stuff. It's working on this to hopefully, you know, get this off the ground one day, and it becomes another source of income, or it becomes there's something that eventually takes over, and I don't have to work. That's a dream, to be quite honest. It'd be nice if that happens. I'm not going to say that will eventuate, but you know, I'm sure for anybody that's the dream. To sit back and want to be your own sort of boss and whatnot, and not have to worry about, you know, you're worried about your own problems rather than somebody else's employment and this, that, and the other, and you just, I don't know, there's a sort of thing of saying making it, and there's another thing saying just doing it for yourself. Get that out of the way. But that's where my head's at. I said that for an interview yesterday. I said, look, I'm at the stage where I just, you know, I'm working on stuff, my own life stuff. There's somewhere I want to be in this later stage of life. I was talking to an older person, sort of older person as well as a younger person, and yeah, you just don't want to be fucking, I don't know, I could call it slave, but it's the wrong term to use, but I'm sure you understand. You're slaving for someone else, you're working on somebody else's product, and there's always that what if question, you know? What if I had done this, and what if I had done that, and you know, should have done this, and for me, it's just putting a lot of that to bed. I just want to, you know, I want to do it myself. I want to see if I can make it myself. And if I can, great. If I can't, well, you know, I'll figure that out too. I'm just going to put these over here and get rid of this shelf that's in my way. Yeah, I'm sure everybody has that dream, and I think that dream, as even young people say it now, trying to break out into a lot of different stuff, but not realizing that the traps in life and, you know, how much life they've actually got to live. I know exactly what it's not a healthy way of thinking. Good morning, Blue Army. How are you? I've got about 14 minutes left before I've got to get ready, so enjoy this. I made my quota, Blue Army. I finally did it. I cracked the $300,000, the $30,000. I just did it with Akina beforehand, actually. We were both here and celebrating. It was a bit of a hard slog, but we did that. It gets dark in here now. So I'm just trying to reset up my shop so I can sell some product. That's what I am doing. And then I'm going to do some stuff for this afternoon. This morning, sorry. It is morning still over here. It's afternoon for Akina. It's very late night for you over there in the US. So I'm just trying to get a few things resorted out and put my shop somewhat back together. It's not going to be perfect for the time being, but I've got to sell a lot of products, as you can see. What about the job? What about the job? What about the job is I've got another interview this morning. I don't know if I told you. You might not have been. You might not have been on Kitty's thing last night. I got another interview for today. That's what I'm heading out for shortly. Yeah, that's really about the nuts and bolts of it, really. So I'll be heading out for that shortly, and just trying to sort out one or two things along the way. I got the old lady coming over, so I'm just gonna have a bit of a chinwag with her and all that sort of stuff. The job yesterday went well. Went really well. Pending medical and a few other bits and pieces that I've yet to do. That'll come. That's still sort of ongoing. I'll be working on that shortly. Fuck, that's a lot in the shop. Pull out some of this and do some of this and do that, do this. So, yeah, it's been interesting. Now, this is all going to be converted back into a shop. I've just got to be able to convert it back into a shop. I just got to wait for some of these lines to go, and I'm just going to let it just run for a little bit, run out of stock even, so I can convert this back. So yeah, the interview went well yesterday, is what I can tell you. It went really, really well, above and beyond, but it's still pending a few things. Medical is one of them, medical and drug and alcohol tests and all that sort of stuff. I still have to go to place. It's not as easy as it used to be before. You don't get hired on the spot. It's a process. I don't know if the same is where you are over there, but it's definitely over here. It's a process now. It could be 2-3 weeks. I've been into one job that took fucking 3 months to get, and and trying to survive on 3 months is just ridiculous. I'm looking forward to getting back into the job work. I'm looking for something regular. As I was saying to a Ken, it'd be nice to be doing this a little bit more full time than what I am at the moment. But as I said, it's a future that I'm trying to set up, and as much as nice it is being here and whatever else, income is one of those things that we need to survive, to keep the roof over our heads and all that sort of stuff. I've had a nice holiday while I've been off. I've enjoyed my time with you guys and building this brand up to what it is. That's been really, really enjoyable. And look, we just hope it continues further on. It will continue further on, there's no doubt about that in my mind. But it's just a matter of, for the time being, we got to worry about the immediate, and setting up for the future is setting up for the future. And that's what we've been doing, and we've been very successful at it. And much like now, we've completed one objective, and even in this game here, we've completed one objective, and we're heading to the next objective. And hopefully that has a bit of promise in it as well. So it's all progressive. As I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, and we don't expect everything to happen. The click of the fingers and the magic wand to be waved. It'd be nice. But us in reality know that's a rare occurrence, and working for your shit is what you do. And obviously some work harder than others. We're not gonna, it's just what it is in the end. And hopefully the goal in the end is that we all hopefully get to the same place, roughly about the same time. We call that equity. As equally, we'd probably be completely differently. When we get to spots and complete, there's a big difference and there's a big conversation. That's another conversation to be had at another time. But yeah, and we're looking at this as equity as we get everybody there at roughly about the same time, especially the people that have been with us, and get them all over the line in some way, some form. It's a nice thing, but it takes work. It takes a fuckload of work. Man, one thing I'm not shying, I'm sure you guys have seen it. There's probably times where I probably should have stopped this, stopped doing it. The conditions where I wasn't favourable and what, it's just, I want to be somewhere. then I think that's the right attitude to have. And your work ethic from it is what you say, is, you know, being here, it's showing up, it's turning up. Not just saying, but actually doing. It doesn't matter the numbers, it doesn't matter this, it doesn't matter that. In the end, it's a matter of showing up. And if you can do that, and I think we've won at some point. Or we will win. But we just keep trying. I didn't even notice that was the cash I had a canner. I'll probably get I'll probably tick that over. As I said, I'm not even spending any money at the moment. I'm just restocking shelves so they're full. And I'm going to try to get through some of this product here. I've got like these tables here. I've got another 5 or 6 of them sitting up there already full, ready to go. I don't have to touch anything. That's how much I fucking spent. It was ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Yeah, yes it is, to answer your question. It'd be nice to sell some of these tables now. Yeah. You're stacked. Wait until I get some of these tables out. I start selling these bloody things as well. I'll bloody be right up. No, I could really go another day. Have I got time? I just have enough time. Let me put that there. Well, this is going because they can all do their jobs. I don't even know what I made that time around. I wasn't even paying attention. And I'm not even at the counter. And then if you're at the counter, it seems to make it a lot quicker. Now, let me pay some bills. There you go, that's a reality check. And so I'm earning, what, 20,000 a day, over 20,000? Oh, thank you, mate. I try, you know. Well, you know, you gotta pay the bastards, mate. They make the money, you know. It's not all bloody one thing, it's a team effort. There's a lot of me in team, but still. And while I've got no stock of this, they can't restock the damn thing as well, which is great. I can get rid of some of these tables and put more tables in. I should have went this way about it. Would have made more sense, actually. They're just taking shit off the shelf. I can't even put it on the shelf quicker than they're taking it at the moment. It's ridiculous. And all I'm doing is moving stock. You know, you watch how many tables are. That's what I said. I spent a stack of money trying to get this up to scratch. A stack of money. Just to do that. That's all I wanted to do. And as you saw in the end, what did I have? Just one product, maybe 2 products, sitting at a counter. Just all those tables were just stacked with the one product. Which you would think would be the opposite, because you want everything in the shop to bring in the customers, yada yada yada. And it wasn't necessarily the way it happened. Would have been nice if it had happened like that. That's just not the way it happened. Alright, let's sell this one. As I said, yeah, it's ridiculous. I'll leave that there for a minute. Alright, pick this up. Sell that. Grab another one off the top shelf. I think that's a table. I'll put another one of these out here. Just pressing. Yep, you didn't take my box. No, you didn't. Good. Yeah, that's how ridiculous I got. I did that quite a few times just to see what techniques it would be, and in the end, it was literally what was done was exactly what was copied, and it worked. There's the proof. I've got everything on here and whatever else. You saw it. I've got the achievement for it now. Keena, you were here. You definitely saw it. Just don't spend any money that day. Make sure your shelves are full. Hopefully all the customers you pick the time when all the customers are almost at your door, then you open the shop to save just that little bit more time. And yeah, and there you go. It's been done. You saw it. There's no cheats. There's no mods, there's no this, there's no that. It's just, again, just purely sitting out here and testing out theories. Got one more of them to go. What's that? Oh, it's another table. Look at that. Another set of cards. I don't have to spend any money at all. Just move product around. You guys can go up here. Oh, box has no items in it. Wonderful. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What do you fuck off? No, fuck off. You butthole. There's fucking other shit you could be stacking up here and you're stacking up, you bastard. I'll tell you what, I should fire you. What a prick. Piss off. Wanker. Oh, you can fuck off too, buddy. No, fuck off. No, fuck off. Fuck! God damn it. Bastards, I tell you. Bastards. Absolute bastards. I can get rid of that price tag. Wonderful. 3, they should be able to go around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Another table gone. Actually, no, it isn't. I still got the other side. Shit. Yeah, I'm wrapped about that now. I can sit back and relax. I can have a better day. So yeah, this is it's a good start to the day. I can tell you that much. Yeah, look, I will. As I said, it's about an hour and a half away. Just gonna jump in, have a shower, get ready. It's only gonna be a walk-in, so I'm not gonna be prepared that much for it. Rather, it's more of a hello, meet and greet type thing. This is what it is, yada yada. Do you think you're interested? That's what I'm expecting. Yeah, no, it should be good. Should be good. Should be easy. As I said, it's only half an hour. It's pretty much just a walk around the shop, and you know, who hasn't been to that shop with the red hammer? Simple as that. And you know, the stuff I've done and whatever else, and the stuff I do and the stuff I use, I don't think it's going to be that hard. It's more of a matter of if I've got the right aptitudes, I've got the right look, and if I want to do the job, really. I'm pretty sure that's what it will come down to. And it should be sure. It's not a dress-up thing. It's not formal. It actually states it's an informal. Just meet the team later, go around, have a look, see if it suits you type thing. So the one yesterday, completely different. That was still jumping work clothes and bloody, but it was more formal. It was bloody, you know, sit down. How do you feel? Da da da. What's your aspirations? What do you see yourself? Yada yada. Blah 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 blah. Those sort of questions, which I was expecting. I felt weird yesterday. So let's go through this. Actually, it felt weird yesterday. I was going through the interview. There was a lot of people there. It was a group interview, so there was quite a few people there, and I was picking through. There was people from all sorts of flavours. That's the easiest way to describe it without being too bloody this way or that way about it. And I felt weird. I felt weird because I was the only one that came in with a CV. Yeah, that was the weirdest part. I was like, I had a file with, you know, a portfolio, if you will. Maybe this is old. I don't expect everything to be on bloody computer and whatnot. Just even the lady said, I feel old. She goes, why is that? I said, you know, I'm looking around the town. I said, everyone's here, but no one's got, you know, visual. I've been a manager and I've hired people and whatnot and all that sort of stuff too. So you got to think I'm thinking like a business person type thing. And I said, there's nothing to see. There's nothing this. There's nothing that. Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's just, I mean, you can doctor so much. You know what I mean? It's fair enough to see it on a first appearance, but I would think I would think. This is my old side. Even though I'm highly reputable in tech and I love tech dramatically, I know what can be doctored, I know what can be said, I know how much bullshit it is, and I've seen people come through. And I've dealt with people more recently than anything else that said they've got this, they've got this, they've got this. I can show it on paper, but to say, where's your license? I don't have one. It's like, well, hold on. You've just been employed because you've said you've had these qualifications. I cited these qualifications. Where's the physical? I don't have it. And what the fuck is going on? And this is where I turn around and say that this is it's nice to have everything digital, but it has to be verified. And if it's not verified by the right places, it's literally just hearsay. I've got this just to get the job. Once they got the job, they can't fire you. Or they need valuable reasons. I mean, lying about your employment is one of those things, but I mean, sometimes it isn't grounded enough, especially with this. Forklift licenses and all that sort of shit. Like the stuff that you need work safe stuff on and whatever else. I've dealt with it recently, and in the past, and within the last couple of years. When even bosses turn around and tell me, yeah, they've got this, they've got this, they've got this, and I'm sitting there asking the bosses, and this is what caused a lot of conflict. I'm sitting there asking the bosses, you've told me he's got this. Where the fuck is it? And being, if you will, a team leader or a person on the ground that has to look after staff and all that sort of stuff, especially new ones coming through, and it feels like the bosses are lying to you and whatnot, and the bosses have fucking probably just got duped themselves, and yet I'm fucking going them because I've now got a worker that I have to deal with, and I've got to pick up the pieces for, and what they were hired for isn't what I can use them for legally. And you say legally, as I said, you put it backwards in things. If someone gets injured because this person has said something and they don't have a license, you're fucked. And that's where it gets really dangerous. And that's the positions you really don't want to be in. And it's scary. And it becomes down to, for me, is people not being able to do their jobs or trusting people on face value rather than actually investigating who they are. I mean, they'll do it on fucking Facebook. Fuck, I've heard stalking stories, I've heard this, and I've heard people research fucking people before they even look at them. I hear it daily. I hear it with boyfriends and girlfriends. They'll go through a Facebook profile, fucking tight and whatever else. But they won't research fucking the people coming into a work site and all that. So I find it very hard to believe. And that's where I turn around. This is where I say information online or written all these days is very misleading. To have the actual proof that this person can do what it is, and say what that is they're gonna do. Digitally, you can screw up everything. You can change your images. You can put a bit of paper together that says that. But you need to research that to make sure it's actually fucking 100% that person. Or they're not lying. I mean, there is such a thing called catfishing these days as well, People turn around, they got an image, people fall in love with their image, and, and the next thing you know, it's not the person that's there. This is digital. Do you believe half the things you're told on the internet today? Or half the things you see? No. I wouldn't trust my eyes, I couldn't even trust my ears at the moment. I'd have to find out for myself to make sure that's 100%, or that is actual fact, and not just being influenced is probably the right word to use in this particular, in some way or form. It's really weird. And I've dealt with it, and it's, I don't care how much digital you fucking got, anyone can work in computer these days, you're all trained to. You work on you've got a phone that's practically a computer that everybody uses daily. Kids grow up with these days. It's not hard. It really isn't. Actually knowing what a person is and what a person does, besides their persona or facade or this fucking face they put up or digitally, it's a different person. Can very well be. Very few people are honest now. hard to find. It's like a good worker, mate. Hard to find. It's like a good mechanic. Hard to find. And when you do find them, they're that much in demand, you can barely get in anyway. And on that note, hope everyone has a good day. I will catch you a bit later. The Blackhawks will be joining me today. We will sort out the weekend. I've got to talk to Kitty. I've got to talk to Lollipop. I've still got to organise this thing because it's in the works at the moment. We'll get back to you. As I said, that Who's Your Daddy is on YouTube. That was recorded last night. Yesterday in that game thing that I did, Keener, after you saw me do TCG, there's a lot of other games. There's a few updates in that and whatnot. That is on Twitch. That was a previous stream prior to this one. That was last night's stream. So check out with all the content on that. Thank you very much. I will do. Have a good day. You guys have a good night. Blue Army, get some sleep. And we'll see you very, very shortly. If I am on earlier, you'll see me. If not, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the world. Ta, Shanna.